Hello, hello, how are you guys? You may have heard my video a couple days back. I've been eyeballing this lemon blueberry cake. You guys, this is the recipe on the back of my business card, and I should know it inside and out, and it's pretty straightforward. I did recently do, if you have our ceramic egg cooker, you can do a single serving muffin, lemon blueberry muffin. I tried that the other day. That was so delish. Hey guys, if you're on, say hi. So I am taking a quick work break, and to me, this is that perfect summer type of cake. Maybe some fresh whipped cream, some homemade ice cream to go along with it. Maybe it's one of those breakfast cakes, and you'll sit with your coffee and enjoy some healthy cake because it's lemons and blueberries. How nice is that? So I'm going to show you guys one of my favorite things. This is new to me. So this is our Rockcrok, and this is actually in the digital slow cooker base. So you can get it separate, you can get it together. This is the standalone Rockcrok. This is a 4-quart clay pot, and this thing goes everywhere, you guys. Oven, microwave. We're going to do microwave today. This goes in your freezer, on your grill, under the broiler, everywhere. Stovetop to your table, okay? So look at that. You don't even have to season it. So I'm just gonna give it a little clean wipe here, and we're just gonna start putting the ingredients directly in here. I'm gonna mix it, use it as my mixing bowl, and then pop it in the microwave. I think it's a 12-minute job. And then a little bit later, we can maybe make some whipped cream. I also have my ice cream maker, so I'm thinking vanilla ice cream. This will be nice and refreshing sitting at the lake. Okay, so I'm over here looking at my recipe. It's 2 lemons, 3 eggs, box of cake mix, some vegetable oil, sour cream, poppy seeds, and that's it. And then there's and then of course your blueberries, and then lemon juice. So blueberry glaze is more lemon, some powdered sugar, and some blueberry jam, which I don't know about you guys, I couldn't find blueberry jam in the store. I saw blueberry preserves. That's not the same. So what did I do? Any guesses? Any guesses? I'll show you guys. Earlier today, I made some blueberry jam in my deluxe cooking blender. And I'll show you. I think it makes 4 cups. So this is 2 jars of yummy, delicious, homemade blueberry jam, and it is fantastic. So that is for the glaze. So we will have enough to do the glaze, and then enough to just keep it around and have it on your yummy toast. Okay, so we're gonna start with 2 lemons. So I'm just going to, let's see if I can find, I think I'm just gonna juice the lemons. I guess that's what they mean. All right. Oops, where'd it go? I lost my recipe. Okay. 2 lemons, 3 eggs. I'm gonna start by just dumping in. I like Betty Crocker. You guys do a certain cake mix, and sometimes I'll do Duncan Hines, Betty Crocker. Let me grab scissors to open this, and we're just gonna. Oh, we should probably oil the pan a little bit. So I'm just gonna pour in some oil. Take a paper towel and maybe just smush it around a little. All right. But you really shouldn't have to do too much to this pan. Plus it's gonna have some stuff like oil, so it should be okay. All right, so I'm going in with the cake mix. And then we got our eggs. And I really should be doing the eggs in a separate container to make sure no shell. But we're gonna take some risk today. What do you guys think of that? And I'm gonna try to keep my trash over here so it's nice and easy to get out of the way. All right, hopefully no shell. Okay, so that's your 3 eggs, and where's my, there we go. I'm just gonna use this to mix. And then we gotta do 1/3 cup vegetable oil. And here are our measuring cups. Nice and easy to see what you're doing. All right, that's your 1/3. Sometimes I measure, sometimes I don't. Okay, so what else? Besides vegetable oil, we need 3/4 cup sour cream. And I might, just for ease, do 3 of these 1/4 cup. And sour cream will just make it so moist and yummy. There's actually, I don't know if you guys know, there's, or have seen this, but there's a really delicious, I think it was a cream cheese pound cake I made years and years ago. I'm pretty sure it called for sour cream and cream cheese, but that sounds a little crazy. It may have been one or the other, but what I remember, who knows how memories work these days, but I feel like it was both. Maybe that's why it was so flipping good. Okay, what else? 1 teaspoon poppy seeds. I can't believe I actually have poppy seeds on hand. All right. So I'm gonna cut these lemons up and squeeze the juice. I probably want the rind too, but I think I grabbed the ingredients and didn't link the whole thing. So this is our citrus press, so you don't get any pits. And you guys, when you're picking your lemons, you want to make sure they've got some give and they're not too tough. These are really big lemons. I don't know, maybe I'll do 1 1/2. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I mean, it is a lemon blueberry cake, so I shouldn't be afraid. Oh, so I gotta show you guys this digital Rockcrok slow cooker. I've never actually used it, but it comes with a book of all these recipes, like 10 recipes. So I'm excited to try those. All right, what else am I missing? A handy dandy list. Okay, I did the sour cream, lemon, eggs, poppy seeds, yellow cake mix, and then 1/2 cup blueberries. Okay. Should I measure the blueberries? What do you guys think? All right. We're gonna go, these are big blueberries too. All right, that's 1/2 cup. We'll do a couple more, and then we'll use the rest to garnish and top it. I probably should have mixed it better before adding the blueberries. But you know, we're winging it here. So then the glaze, I may have put too much lemon, but that's okay. I can use the other lemon for the glaze. Smells so good. Yellow cake mix is one of those that brings me back to, I think, high school, when we would make the yellow cake and it was so fresh and you would just eat it for lunch. It was so good. Okay, I'm just gonna try to smush some of this down. It smells really good. I think it'll be good even if I messed it up. It's one of those cakes, right? Can't really mess it up, I think. Okay. So, I gotta find my timer. I think it's 12 minutes. Let's see. Pampered Chef lemon blueberry cake recipe. Let's see how good it is. Oh, why did it keep? Stop. Okay. I just want to make sure that I'm doing the right time in the microwave. Okay. Did I follow the directions? Juice the lemons, add the eggs, sour cream, blah, blah, blah. Brush the Rockcrok with some oil, pour the batter into the pot, top with the blueberries. I mixed them in, that's okay though, right? Microwave covered high, 9 to 10 minutes. I'm going with 9 minutes. Oh, but let me show you what it looks like when I mixed it all. Do you guys see that? All right, so I'm gonna put that in the microwave for 10 minutes. And we'll see if that does it. I will say, if your microwave doesn't turn automatically, you want to go in at halftime and turn it, and then start it back up. Okay, so we're gonna see what it looks like after 9 minutes, because we can always add more time. Carefully remove the lid, let the cake stand for 10 minutes. We'll see about that. For the glaze, juice the remaining lemon into a medium bowl. It doesn't really tell you how to divide the lemon. It just says the remaining lemon, and then the powdered sugar, and stir to combine. And then, oh, and the jam. So the glaze is the powdered sugar, jam, and lemon. Okay, so if I need 2 cups of powdered sugar, let's do that. Alright, you guys. Good thing I have powdered sugar. I never know when the kids are making stuff. They go through this fast. If they're making frosting, there's always, I feel like somebody's always making a cake here. Okay, 2 cups. Do I still have my? No. Let's see what this is over here. All right, so we'll do 4 of these because this is half a cup. And then I like this brand because some brands, when I've made glazes before, they don't necessarily, like they're still chalky, which I don't care for. All right, so that's 2 cups of powdered sugar. I'm gonna carefully set the bag there. I'm gonna squeeze some more lemon. Yeah, I'm surprised it doesn't tell me. Let's see if somebody did a review about the lemon. No zest was required. Okay. I'm gonna see if this half of the lemon, it smells so good. You guys know lemon is like, helps detox. Put it in your water. The best I found. I go pull some basil from my garden, some mint from my garden, get a cup of ice water, put some lemon, basil, and mint, even some blueberries, mash them up a little bit first. The best. Okay. So I need 1/4 cup of jam. Look at that. You guys see that? Is this my one? No, that's my 1/2. Okay, I might have to go in a different way here. I'm going to fill up with that jam. 1 I'm trying not to get it dirty and combine my sour cream into my jam, even though that probably would be pretty tasty, huh? Alright, that's about a 1/4 cup. So we're going to put that in, and I'm going to get a different spoon. Okay. Let's see, hopefully I didn't mess that up because that had some sour cream in it. But how much damage can I do, right? Let's see, it doesn't say how much glaze, how much lemon to put in the glaze though. Look at that though, it's coming together nicely. I probably could do a little more lemon. 1 lemon juice, okay. If you thought as written, it says no juice for the glaze. I agree, see? This looks lovely, blah, blah, blah. Alright, we're getting there with this glaze. Might need more lemon juice. And this is probably, you know, we're just going to taste test it. So look at that pretty pink. What do you guys think? Should I add more lemon? It's not very glazy. Shouldn't it be a little more drizzly? Is drizzly a word? We're just gonna make up our own words here. Alright, I do have 1 more lemon. I'm gonna see. Let's do a little more lemon juice. So that was maybe like another tablespoon of lemon juice. You guys, lemon always reminds me too of summer camp. I must have been like no more than 10. And I grew up in Florida, so it was always hot, especially in the summer. But we always had to wait outside for our parents to pick us up. And they always had these big bleachers. And then next to the bleachers where you would wait, they had these big, like garbage bins full of ice, full of ices. And they would have, you could choose from lemon, cherry, I don't remember what else, but I always went for the lemon ices. And there's nothing like having a sweet frozen lemon treat on a hot day as a kid. All right. That looks a little more, yeah. All right, now I gotta taste it. And how are we doing on time? It's got 2 minutes left. Let's see. That's really good. I can even do more lemon, but I may put too much lemon in the cake itself, so we're gonna see. But I figure I did the juice of 1.5 lemons in the cake, and then the juice of almost a whole lemon here. Let's do a little more, see what happens. And it doesn't need to be too sweet because the cake is sweet. And there used to be, so my mom was a teacher all my childhood, and she would get, every Mother's Day, one of the other teachers, Charles McCoy, if you're on this, I don't know if you're on this, but his mother would make the teachers who were mothers a lemon pound cake every Mother's Day. I don't know how she did it, but that's like magic, right? So of course she would bring it home, and I would just eat it every day until it was gone. It was so good. So yeah, lemon and desserts. What I want to learn next is why is lemon curd. People love lemon curd. I've never made it, but I've tried it. And I guess it's, you know, one of those things that you could put like with lemon bars. I don't know what else. What else do you use lemon curd for? You guys know? Alright. I'm going to see if I can clean this up so I have space to show you guys when it comes out of the microwave. Okay, let's make some room. Hopefully I'm not making anything fall. Alright, be careful taking stuff out of the microwave. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I need a trivet because I don't know if that island is too cold. Alright, I don't want to shock my Rockcrok. Let's see what this looks like, huh? I'm gonna do another minute. And then, let's see. There's a reviewer, I'm actually reading the recipe right now on Pampered Chef's website, and there's a reviewer that is saying to use the lemon zest. Of course, I've always heard that. I didn't do it, but they do say if you're going to use the zest, use the lemon juice as well. Okay. Alright, and that's the most probably informed review. I like reading reviews also for tips, right? Because they might say maybe they substituted something, or maybe they thought it needed a little more lemon. But everybody's giving it 5 stars. People are using the brownie pan also. So if you do that, if you break down a recipe from one big pan to multiple little compartments like our brownie pan, you want to reduce your cooking time. So yeah, she says she did about 20 minutes. I don't know what degrees, what temperature. Okay. And some people use the deep dish pie stoneware and baked it at 350 for 35 minutes. And you check for doneness. So, yeah, I think the hardest part is letting it be for 10 minutes. Okay. Serve the glaze over slices, garnish with remaining fresh blueberries. Okay. Let the cake stand for 10 minutes. So, I do want to show you guys once more, and then maybe I'll post later to show you. I never know too if they mean lid off. Alright, so I'm going to put the lid over here. And I'll show you guys once again. But yeah, I'm going to let it hang out. I think usually when you touch the top lightly, if it springs back, that's a good sign. I'm not looking for any golden brown doneness here. But what I think I'll do, I'll let it cool for a good 10 minutes. I should put it on the cooling rack. And then I'll invert it, take it out, and do the glaze. And I'll garnish it with some blueberries, maybe some mint. And I'll take pictures and show you guys and let you know what I think. And if you try it, please let me know. I will post the recipe so you guys can take a look. And we will talk soon. Thanks for hopping on. Mwah.